Hello, this is Alex at Ithaca Cybersecurity. And on this week's edition of Profit Insights, we're going to be asking the question, is your cyber posture costing you at exit? So Gordon Moore, the co-founder of Intel in the 1960s, stated that the number of transistors in a microchip doubles roughly every 2 years, whilst the cost of computers is cut in half. Rather famously, this was described as Moore's law. And we apply this to cybersecurity, and we look at the threat landscape exponentially expanding and evolving at the same pace as technology. So Moore's law should really be applied to our businesses too. We need to consistently review our businesses to ensure that we're staying ahead of the competition as well as malicious actors, as Moore's law absolutely will apply to the threat landscape. Investors are making a risk-adjusted view of your business's value. So if you're thinking of releasing equity, being able to evidence a pragmatic approach to continually improving your cyber posture and ensuring the correct safeguards and data protection policies are in place, they'll give your buyer the peace of mind they're looking for and ultimately help you maximize the value of your shareholding. Now, with the mid-market firms that we work with, an annual cybersecurity review will usually suffice, but it is worth noting that, of course, higher risk sectors such as healthcare, financial services, critical infrastructure, supply chain in particular, and consumer-facing markets with sensitive data, so more on the data protection side, a more frequent review is probably advisable and would be required. Now, our fractional CISO, I'm talking about SAR, I'm talking about Ithaca, fractional CISO and DPOs are, of course, experts at systematically reviewing the current cybersecurity and data protection foundations, providing a risk-rated gap analysis with remediation recommendations. We listen first and then make our recommendations that focus on value adding and basing that on your risk appetite and those of your prospective investors, of course. So at Ithaca, we work closely with our expert network to monitor and progress and validate this being maintained in line with expectations. Our services, of course, personal and very hands-on. So the typical areas that we cover include fractional CISO, so making strategic, incremental and value-protecting change happen at an organizational level that will improve your security posture. Fractional DPO, of course, to help commercial teams accelerate their productivity and sales conversion in a compliant but brutally effective way. And I find that is often a piece that's overlooked within data protection. People look at your DPO and you think, well, you're a sales prevention officer, really, aren't you? You're telling me who I can't mail shop, what I can't do. Well, with Ithaca, our fractional DPO process is specifically tailored to do the opposite. So thinking about it from a interpersonal perspective, it's good manners, basically. It's polite to ask for someone's contact details before we go ahead and contact them, perhaps unsolicited contact, or a warm or a not quite so cold contact. So our audit and certification services can involve supporting private equity firms with due diligence by giving security maturity assessments on a deal target, or taking organizations, of course, through their GDPR audits, data security and protection toolkits. That's a healthcare NHS term, a very common ISO 27001, with the help of a tool, so an information security management system, IMSS, getting that one right, tool that is, of course, used to help accelerate and really integrate those changes, roll out across the organization in a brutally effective and automated way. And it can really dramatically cut the costs and the human and the capital cost of your audit and compliance requirements. It sits under, as I say, the ISMS umbrella. So if you are a owner of a business and you're looking for investment, or you're looking at your exit options, so you complete wholesale, a partner in a private equity firm looking for some support with due diligence, or an individual just after some free advice, please do reach out to me, book in a 15-minute consultation. I'd be very happy to help. All the best.